Well, you see the problem. You can make it, if you don't really take your time back here and push that back, it's got kind of a funky spring-loaded thing to it. Now, about a week and a half ago, 10 days ago, I put a new cartridge in here, and I hate it. I've just come to hate it. It's just at 2 in the morning, you can hear it dripping, and you come in here and you have to give this little thing a spring load, and it'll stop. So this is a Moen. It has been good. It has not been great. And I'm going to go somewhere and get another one. Somewhere that we probably need to start thinking more about. In general, just don't go to the candy store. I'm not going to the candy store, okay? Also known as the big box store. Either one of them. I'm going to a supply place. I'm going to get real brass. I'm going to try to make this as nice as I can. Yeah, this is real life. I had breakfast, yeah. And so, there you go. This has got to go. All of this is, I like the sprayer actually. I actually prefer that because my sink, I'd rather have the hand washing thing than the sprayer. I don't see a point in the sprayer. They just wear out and leak and everything else. So we're going to be ripping all this out of here. That's for around the pond, you know. And we're going to replace this. Okay, like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
And give me a thumbs up. And that's Danielle. And there's her beautiful family. And here's what we just got here. So we got the Delta model. It looks like this over here.
Yeah, it's showing real life.
Show the real thing. So, oh, look at that. You can just pick, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. So, God, I like the 3-hole. Oh, yeah, and the neodymium magnet up there. Okay, boy, it's like Vanna White over here. I'll buy a vowel. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, I'll take a shot outside and give you guys a plug. Not a sponsor now, okay?
So let me know, okay?
Okay, I will. Okay,
Right,
see you.
Have
Bye-bye.
a good weekend.
You two don't forget my screwdrivers here.
Oh, yeah, you'll need those.
Yeah, believe it or not, they all do something different. Okay, well, let's go out here. I'll show you where I am. Okay, I need to get my sunglasses on. Ooh, yeah, I do. Okay, well, this is where I am. I'm on Raceway Drive, and I'm at Ferguson Home. Uh-oh, can't show me on there. And there's HVAC over here. Okay, there's counter sales. I didn't need a counter, so I didn't go over there. All right, here it comes. A very, very expensive faucet. Well, let's go out and meet and greet here. Let's put on my Sunday go to meeting green hat here. My big Bill green hat. Okay, we'll do a box opening on this one because this one's big. Alright, here he comes walking down the street. Let me stop him before he gets to the pond. From the Delta Faucet Company, 3441 Ridgecrest Road Extended, Jackson, Tennessee. Not a sponsor. Okay, I'm going to do that and then, okay. Alright, now let's see what's in here. A piece of paper. Okay, let's turn that way. Alright. This came to the right place. Oh, box in a box. Okay, well, let me see what it, I hope it comes with the tool. Well, hang on a second. Let's get something a little more stable here. Looks like it's about time for another bonfire out there. Guaranteed for life. Let's see whose life. Alright. Oh, we gotta get these things open here. Alright. We got seals on both sides. Okay. You're gonna see it with me for the first time. So it has these really nice seals. That's that popping noise you heard where the seals open. Okay. Alright, let's take a look. Ta-da! Wow! That's really, it's really huge. I forgot how huge it was. All right. Oh, and there's your little weight for the thing here. Oh, good. I don't have to. Well, I have to look at it, but there you go. There she is. All right. So here's a bunch of stuff. So let me put this on a nice soft locale here. How about a pillow? And then I'll read the directions because that's what I do best. Look at that. It does come with the little tools. That's good. Usually the good stuff comes with it. You can only really use them once or twice, but it's a dang sight better than not having it or having to, oh good, it's already got ends on it. I don't know if my ends are that way, but they will be. I need to go get my grease. Maybe there's something here. Well, let's go through this. Everybody's going to be different, so I'll do this by myself. And then I'm going to clean off. This is left over from the pond thing. So I got to get some black paint. Let's go get some black paint for the pond. Got the sink cleared out. Run the dishwasher later. Don't want the noise interfering with this video. So I got to clear all this out. Not a problem. Oh, I wish I had my. I got that other light. That's right. Let's see. Let's go under here. And I've got a main valve right there. So turn your main valve off, like I just did. Get the pressure out of the lines. Okay. So pressure's out of the lines. I'll clear all this out and go get my light, and we'll see what I've got to do. Okay. This is what my under the sink looks like because I got this RO system. Well, it looks like I got them two hoses there. And I got to lay on my back like we always do to get that faucet loose. Lord knows what you need. You never quite know. But I'm happy to see that those will hook up easily. I'm a little sketchy about what I'm going to do about the valve for the sprayer, but I have to look into that. Okay, let's get this thing out of here, and then we'll clean all that up. See, look at it dripping. Well, that'll soon be a thing of the past. All right, here we go. Ooh, see, I didn't even have my sprayer hooked up. Only good thing about this thing is I get to save a couple of little clamps. So put that right there, and we'll commence the cleaning up right here. Don't judge me. Everybody's looks like that. Okay, I've been kind of scrubbing it with a little bit of Ajax stuff. There's still a line there, and it's, that don't really bother me. But I do have this old magic eraser thing. So see if that gets them or lessens it. Don't seem to. So I got some 4.0 steel wool, and it's got to be 4.0, not 3.0 or anything else. Let me work on that a while. See what I can do about it. But like I say, just lessening it will be good enough for me. It's a pretty good sink. I mean, it does kind of stain. I can't get the stains from around the drains. It's a rhyme every time. But anyway, let me get this out from underfoot here, and then we'll see what we can do. Okay, this thing's just falling apart, but I got this razor blade, and that seems to do the best trick right there. Maybe you could use some vinegar or something, but look at that. That's my go-to most of the time, is just get a razor blade. Look at that. Okay, well, odd facts known by few, huh? Just go all the way, or you can feel it. I mean, you can hear it probably. Well, I'm happy with that. It's just crusty. Okay. Krusty the Clown. What was the Krusty the Clown operation game? You tweezered my wing. Okay, that's my favorite Simpsons moment. Alright. You can just see that getting, it's just catching dirt right there. Alright. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to lessen it. I didn't really want to get too carried away here. But I guess I did. That's pretty doggone good. Say, look at that. Alright, that's pretty cool. Let there be light. Light's on down there. I don't need to say that's a rechargeable thing. So I'll just leave it on. But that is about as good as I can do. There's a little bit right there, but like I say, let's not get in a tizzy. I don't know how much of the new faucet's going to cover that up, but we'll see. Oh, saw a hummingbird out there. Cool. Put your gaskets on. That's probably the #1 thing that people forget to do. And it's got a nice little recess in there. I got 2 of them in. I got those things. That's nice to have those extra. I use stuff like that. I really do. So you just take it off carefully, put it sticky side up. That's why I'm doing it anyway. And seems like the only logical way to do it. And then we'll set it in place. Okay. Now it says Delta right there. You want that facing you. So we're ready to drop her into place. And don't lift that too high because the fan's going. Okay, so that goes into there. Okay. That goes into there. Okay, Delta's facing me. Yeah, this fan's kind of brutal back here. Alright, and then these go here. And that goes there. And that goes there. That's a big mother. Tell you what though, it sure looks more like it. Like that's what that's for. That other one kind of looked kind of anemic now. Poor little thing. But okay, that's the heat right there. Alright, well now we've got to put the hardware on to hold it. So that'll be you need this tool and this and this and these and the washers, and we'll get it up in there. And just, I would recommend the directions say use a Phillips screwdriver on those little bolt nuts right there. I would not use a socket driver or anything, because maybe a nut driver if you felt like it, but I think that you don't want too much pressure there. So let me climb down there and do that, and we'll that's inspiring. It's so pretty. Let's put it right there. I'll tell you another trick. I got this RO system with a UV light and everything. What I do is I put the cylinders down in a plastic thing with some food coloring. So when they start leaking, and they will, you can tell by the red water coming up. But the other good thing, the water's completely off. But if you got RO water, see, it keeps coming. You got a couple of gallons in that holding tank. So that's nice when you're doing something like this. You can kind of wash your hands. Kind of a neat thing. Okay, let's get down there and do that. Okay, I've got all 3 bolts firm, but not too tight, so you can move it around. So you can just barely move it around, and you can kind of get it all centralized. I kind of want it back all I can get it, but everybody's different. So, okay. Because that's just going to hit right in the middle of the sink. That's kind of nice. All that working room there. Don't forget to put your donut, your hockey puck on there. Don't be a hockey puck. Okay. Delta is right there. Everything's good. Okay, so we're going to go in there and tighten all that up. Okay. I had to use the loop-to-loop here. I got the hot to the hot, left to the hot. That's generally the way it works. And cold to the right. I got my hockey puck on. And I got these valves off right here. Here and here. Oh boy, the air's hitting me right there. How nice. So everything's ready. You do have to think ahead a little bit about where you're going to run this hockey puck line, because you don't want entanglement here. That's my drain for my RO system. I could move that, I guess, if I felt like it. We'll see how it does. It'll probably do okay. I'm not going to be pulling that thing real far. So now we got to hook up the sprayer Y piece, I guess you call it. So we'll do that. So let everything set for a minute, and then and it's a good time to check all your drain fittings and just make sure everything's good and tight there. And just give her a little checky outy there. Oh, see, just they're moving a little bit. Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, I think the gaskets are going to shrink over time. So good time to check all that too. All right, hit my head on that about 10 times. But anyway, it's okay. So let everything settle, and then check these fittings again. There's not a lot of thread there. I was kind of surprised at how little thread there was there. But they seem to be okay. And you don't want to be a He-Man on any of this. I mean, you don't want to be a He-Man when you're putting the faucet fixtures on up there. You don't want that. You want to be firm. You don't want to just overdo it. Now I'm gonna fit the little Y connection here, and this is where you got to be careful of your plumbing. These push-ins, this side had marks on it. This side didn't. Put some marks on them, because you got to get them all the way in. Okay, so just make you can measure it with your little pocket screwdriver, and then put a mark on it and see how far down it goes. But those have got to be all the way home. I put some plumber's grease on this for these O-ring things. So now we got to think about this, and so we're going to put this back here, and then we're going to push this on, and then you got this little blue thing. So we're going to push that all the way home, and it is. And then you're going to clip this on. Kind of an interesting thing. I guess that's okay. Alright, so we're I meant to, you're supposed to purge that out. I'm not obviously I didn't do that, so let's take it off and purge that line out, because it says that you can get some goo from the factory. So we're going to take our donut off. I've got my can right here, and we're going to blow that out. I forgot about that, obviously. So let's go do that. Let's turn the main water on and listen for any kind of spurting or anything going on. Now you want to make sure, I think, your valves off all the way, because if they're on, they're just going to come out when you don't want it to. Okay, so there you go. Okay, the water's on. So now we want to go back up. Get ready to get up and down a whole lot. Go ahead and open these. And we got your valves off down here, so I just want to make sure. Okay, now let's just see what we get out of this. So you just open these valves, whichever ones you have, and we'll see what we get out of that. Oh, well, not there. It's up here. You got to do it up here. Okay. Okay. I'll try to show all my mistakes. I have no idea what that's going to look like. I just got it on the bottom of the jar here, so doesn't look like there were any Coke bottles in there. This had little bits of nuts in it. So anyway, I did my due diligence. Hockey puck back in place, clear of everything. We are up in there again. We've got our blue thing on, our blue little locking mechanism thing, however that goes. Am I doing it wrong? Is there up and down? Oh, I get it. Okay. Click. Always going for the click there. Changed my batteries, obviously, in my light. Okay, so let's see what we have here. I don't have the water heater on. I'm very fastidious about power usage, so I don't run the water heater unless I need it. So let's just see what happens when you pull on it. It catches that valve back there. That valve goes out to, maybe we can do it like this. I think it's just gonna, now, okay. Oh, it's sliding on my drain thing. That's okay. Whatever works. I mean, I don't care. That magnet's really something. Neodymium, baby. That's gotta be what that is. Okay, well, let's go. First time we're gonna do her. Okay. Alright, all the valves are on. Okay, we should hear a little squish. No, nothing at all. So there's, I heard a little bit of a squish there. See, I got valves going. Those valves go out to my bathtub on my back porch. It's like a 250-year-old bathtub. I call it the redneck spa. And it also goes over to the other bathroom. So, alright, so, well, there's nothing wrong with probably making a, you could just tape this off. What you could probably do too is just spin that around. Shark bite stuff, you can do this a little bit. I don't think I want to do that though. Oh, that nut's loose. It's always something, isn't it? You gotta be careful with this stuff. You can spin shark bite stuff around. I'm not going to though. We're just gonna try that for a while. But you can make a little slide there. Just make it out of a piece of plexiglass or something. And now we're gonna, of course, we're going to pull this out of here, mop up any water, and put that outside in the sun. And we're going to turn the valves on in the sink now. I always get sad and depressed when I get through with a project like this. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, here we go. I don't even know. Oh, I think that's just a reset button. Okay, so there's your reset button. So let's see what happens. There you go. So there's your them, and there's your them, and there's your that. I'll clean all that stuff out of there. There's some Ajax in there. And, oh, look at, oh, that's what that is. I say, I didn't even know it did that. So you got that kind of sprayer, and you got that kind of sprayer. So you got your thick stream, and then you go back to your single stream, and you can do that. That's pretty brutal right there, man. I like that. Okay, and we'll leave this open for a while. Now I've got this Govee thing, this water detector thing, so I'm gonna put it right there. So if we get any water leaks, it'll tell me on my phone. Okay, so see, I don't have a reason to come too far with it anyway. And that just comes up to the drain pipe. I'll just have to, I mean, that's good enough. Alright, well, there you go. Thank you, Danielle. And I'm getting ready to send you, I'm getting ready to post this, and I'll send you that it's done. It really looks beautiful. Let's turn the harsh light off. I kind of like those old lights. Oh, I forgot there might be a hum in the background from the fan, but don't, just pretend you didn't hear it. Alright, and then there you go. Thanks for watching. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe. And I'm going to put my little backsplashy things back here. I know that looks kind of funny, but I like it. It reminds me of the Bonneville. Okay. So there you go. Ta-da! Alright, talk to you next time. Bye-bye.